Hi YouTube, I'm back with a promised video of a Birkenstock review. So right now I just put my kids to bed for nap time. My youngest one is having like a fit. So if you hear crying in the background, that's him. But when it's time to go to nap, it's time to go nap, if you know what I mean. All right, so if you've watched the last video that I posted, I had a little issue with one of my pairs of Birkenstocks. So if you're interested in that, go watch the other video. So basically I had to return a pair and then repurchase a slightly different pair, but all the information about that is in the other video. So I have had this first pair of Birkenstocks that I'm going to be talking to you about for about, I guess it's about 10 days, and I've been wearing them pretty much every day. And if you ever read reviews about Birkenstock or talk to anyone who had them, you will know that they suggest that you wear Birkenstocks around your house for a couple days, a couple hours each day to break them in, because part of the process of it molding to your feet and breaking them in is not always comfortable. The upper can be a little bit stiff when you first get it, so they do suggest that you wear them around your house to avoid getting blisters and having pain. With this particular pair, I would say that was definitely true, although it wasn't as painful as the original pair that I had to actually return. Those were very painful when I was walking around my house with them. These I think I went out in the second day just for like an hour or two, and they were okay. So they are these guys. These are the Arizona style. And I wish I could remember the exact color. I purchased these from Zappos. I believe it's called it's Gemma something. These I thought were really cool because they are like a tan. I think in the description at the Zappos site it calls it red, but it's not red really at all. It's tan pink. So it's kind of almost like holographic. And the buckles are rose gold. So you can see here, I've already started to, have it chip a little. So I do expect that they are gonna scuff up. But I've gotten a lot of compliments for these, just for being really, really unique. So after my wear-in period, which I would say was about 3 days, I've been wearing these out. They say you really shouldn't get them wet, so the only time I haven't worn them is if it was like rainy or a chance of rain. I wore something else. And they are extremely comfortable. I've been really enjoying wearing them, and like I said, I think the color and the hardware just really make it a little bit different. Really like this. So 10 days in, really, really like them, really comfortable. Now, as far as the styling goes, I think the color is what draws me to them mostly because I think the Arizona style, at least for me, growing up and being in this area, when all the people that I knew that had Birkenstocks, they were like hippies. So for me, the styling really makes it. Okay, so now for the other pair that I had purchased, I actually got before I got this pair, and it had some sort of manufacturer defect. Within 3 days, there were spots all over it, and I went back and forth with shoes.com, and they were able to accept me getting a refund and repurchasing. So I did get an email from shoes.com. Wednesday, they did receive my shoes. I had to ship them back UPS. And they said within 2 to 10 business days that I should see the money get returned back onto my credit card, which I have yet to see. But I'm going to be patient and know that I have a few more days. So these came yesterday. They came almost at like 6 o'clock, which I thought was kind of late. But I was happy because what happened with the last order from shoes.com is it said it was going to come on one day, and it was saying for like 3 or 4 days it was going to come on that specific day, and then it got pushed back 2 days, which I was kind of bummed out about. But these came right on schedule. It did take about 6 days. My last order took 9 days, which for me, 6 days is a little more reasonable than the 9 days, but it still seems like it's a long time to me anyway. So it came in this box. Waste not, want not, I guess. I like this box size. It's perfect for me for when I have to ship things for Poshmark, so I will be saving and recycling this box. And when I say waste not, want not, like it is almost the entire box is the shoe box from Birkenstock. Alright, here's the box. Here is the information on the box. These are a size 39. It's the normal width. And this is just the regular matte black. Now they do have a color called licorice, and licorice, from what I read, had like almost like a charcoaly type finish. I guess similar to this, how this is kind of iridescent. But because I had an issue with the spots on the patent ones, which is what I had before, I didn't even want that. I wanted something just plain matte black. I have worn these. I did get them. They got here at like around 6 o'clock yesterday. So I wore them when I popped out to the store to get some food. And I've just been wearing them around the house since last night to break them in. Now, I will say, for whatever reason, and I don't know why, I don't know if it is the shoe itself. I don't know if it is that when I was wearing the other Gizeh sandals I had, which is what the style is, these are the Gizeh, that my feet are just now used to the shoes. I'm not sure. But these shoes, as of right now, are not nearly as painful as the patent pair that I've purchased. So, like I said, I don't know if that patent pair, if it's something about the material here, is more painful. But honestly, I feel like I'm good to go with these. Like I said, I've only worn them. I wore them around the house yesterday. I popped out to the store for about 10 minutes. I've worn them all day so far today around the house. And there is none of the pain that I had with the first pair of Gizeh Birkenstocks. I'm not sure why. So here they are, no spots. I'm being extra careful. I'm taking them off when I'm like washing my hands because I'm just afraid of something getting on it and making the spots again. So you can see the difference. These are 1 day versus 10 days. As far as the foot bag goes, they do get funky. That's one of the things that I don't like about these kinds of sandals is how gross the inside looks because you can't really clean it. So as far as my preference styling wise, what I like better would definitely be these Gizehs. I just think you can kind of dress them up or dress them down. Obviously these wouldn't be for a formal occasion, but like I think they would look kind of cute if you wore them with a skirt or wore them with something a little bit dressier, which I plan to tonight, I think. My husband and I are going out to dinner with our friends, and I think I'm gonna wear these. So if I had to go between these Gizehs and the patent Gizehs, I would definitely say these are a better purchase. I don't know what happened with the other Gizehs as far as the spotting that I returned them for, but all I can say is these have been a million times more comfortable. So I was able to purchase both of these pairs of shoes for 25% off. They both retail for $99, so I was able to get them for $75. This was through Zappos.com with a coupon. This was from Shoes.com with a coupon. I'm not really all that familiar with Shoes.com. This and the previous pair are the only purchases that I've gotten from them. But I do know that as far as Zappos.com goes, coupons don't come around very often that I have ever seen. Shoes.com, I'm not sure. I highly recommend the app. It's called Retail Me Not. There is a website, retailmenot.com, but the app just makes it a whole lot easier where you can type the name of any retail or online store and it's going to pop back with whether or not there are codes and coupons for that store. When I am out and about, if I go to the outlets, if I go to the mall, if I'm planning on going pretty much anywhere, because even restaurants can be on there sometimes, I will pop onto Retail Me Not and check out and see if they have any deals. So shoes.com, definitely not as good as Zappos.com for their return policy. Definitely not as good as Zappos.com with the shipping. And they always have free next day shipping and free return shipping, no nonsense. Had I had an issue with these shoes, they would have shipped me a replacement before I even shipped these shoes back. That's just how good their customer service is. However, ultimately, I did get a pair of shoes that hopefully I'm not going to have an issue with, and shoes.com did work with me, so I'm not going to 100% cross them off my list, although I will say I would definitely prefer to order from Zappos if they carry what I like. So that's it. Do I think that these were well worth the purchase? Absolutely. If they were each $100, I probably wouldn't have bought both of them, to be honest with you. I probably would have bought one. If I had to choose between the two pairs, looks and the look of it and the functionality of being able to just wear these with anything, I'd probably go with these. But the comfort, these are where it's at least so far. I don't know, maybe in another 10 days or so I'll change my mind. But I don't think you could go wrong with either pair of these shoes. I definitely would be interested in getting another pair of Birkenstocks at some point. Obviously not this summer, probably not next summer. I think I'm probably set for a little while. But it's definitely something I would do in the future. So if you have any other questions that I can answer you more specifically about the Birks, just let me know, and have a good day. Bye.